Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, I just wanted to finish getting ready and including you in the process. This is one of my shirts, by the way, from Bass Pro. Isn't it pretty? It's denim with like an embroidered, I don't know, what are they, little flowers or branches? Can you see? I think it's so pretty. Okay. My husband loves it. So, whatever makes him happy. All right. Oh, I was going to do, but I already did my eyeshadow today. I just got, what palette was this even? I just got into playing with kind of some sparkly pink, magenta colors, and next thing you know, I'd finished my makeup. But what I'd wanted to do was to compare this Lottie, made by, for Limelight by Alcone. And y'all may have seen this in the past. To me, it kind of smells like children's paints, watercolor paints. So I don't know if that means it's cheap or not. I guess I should go look this up. www.limelight.byalcone.com, and this is the Lottie palette. But what I really liked about this palette was that it has the colors I like to use on my eyes, both directions. Like, I always want a highlighter. I always need a neutral. And then sometimes I like to go more gray toned, and sometimes I like to go more brown toned. I never really use these orangey rust colors, but maybe I should, I don't know. But if you lightly use like a dual fiber brush or a small blush brush, and lightly, like barely touch it, you could maybe use that as a blush, and have all that in one little palette. But I was going to compare that to a obviously high-end product line that I know they give a lot of attention to details and ingredients. I know it's going to be probably better sourced, and that's the Charlotte Tilbury line, but I wanted it to be comparative, so I wanted to find a palette, and I had to find this morning. I was like, where is it? And I looked in all these other places, and it was in my dressing table drawer where I would use it the most often. And this is the Sophisticate. And I'm going to compare these two tomorrow. I'm going to try to use, if I can make that comparable. See, the problem with this is I won't be able to. And I'll tell you why. The Charlotte Tilbury is totally matte. That's what this one, the Sophisticate's about being matte. And this one has shimmer to it. The Lottie has shimmer to it, so I can't compare them. Unless I just don't use the shimmer. Because the other two colors, these two, are comparable. This is comparable to that. And this could be comparable to that. I could blend it out enough that I can have them both. And then we would just see how do they hold up throughout the day. And I could have done that today. But I just got having fun, you know? And you know what? This is one of my favorite all-time makeup pouches. Is the Charlotte Tilbury makeup pouch. All the kissies on it, the cream color one. This one's made of material, and I love this one. It's got her CT in rose gold as usual. What's interesting is this was one of her first ones that came out, and that is that the zipper is brass. I would have thought it would have been rose gold, but it says, "Give a woman the right makeup and she can conquer the world." And then her little sign of a pretty little star. She always has that, like on her palettes. Where is it? Yep. It's in the corner of the mirror. That little star. I don't know if you can see it or not. But anyway, I do love her palettes. I love her packaging. But anyway, we'll do a review tomorrow and just see. Do high-end, high-ingredient, as proposed by the producer, manufacturer, Charlotte Tilbury, really, truly outweigh those that may not be so much. And I really probably should look up, I don't know if I should use Lottie or something else, like just a regular drugstore one, like a Maybelline or L'Oreal. Even though those companies that are so massively huge like that, they have at their disposal the ability to have very natural, very healthy ingredients because they have such a broad base, you know, being that they're a lower price point, and they can put it out there at grocery stores and drugstores, and so they really I kind of feel like they can do better than these people who claim to have put so much money into great ingredients. Clearly, they've put more money into packaging, and so then, yes, of course, then we do want to see them. I love this cup. Don't y'all think that's pretty? This is the one that I got at the Swan House here. Oh, maybe I should move my fingers. This is the one that I got at the Swan House, and it's got a swan on it. Who's it made by? Ron Tanovitz, New Bone China, Porcelain de Magnesium. Paper Products Design, paperproductsdesign.com. Huh, so that's who actually, I guess, makes it. Anyway. And look how pretty, look, that it goes with my denim, the denim and dark denim. And this is denim and dark denim. It's the simple things, really, isn't it? You know, so why don't I do what I was going to do? Get out my makeup pouch that I love so much. Because I'm going to retry this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. Now, for one thing, her packaging, again, is stunning. Look at the beautiful shimmery copper, or rose gold as she would put it. Same thing as her lipsticks. That is really high-end, nice looking. And then she's, you know, Pillow Talk is kind of her signature brand because it's just a blush pink that's kind of almost like a nude. And so all the young gals like it, and that's, you know, obviously anybody that has a company is trying to get the young product base because that's who grows old with them, and so they're trying to really appeal to them. What's really funny is they don't typically have as much money. It's the older people who have more established incomes. That's who they should be marketing to, in my opinion. I also had this old Charlotte Tilbury. This was the Airbrush Flawless Finish in #1 Fair Powder. It is a very highly milled product. This is when I first noticed the difference with Charlotte Tilbury. That's why I was going to see, is it really? Because Stay Matte powder by Rimmel is also a really good finishing powder. I'm sure it's not as finely milled though. And look at this packaging. Again, look at that rose gold packaging with the, I don't know if you can see the burgundy symbol on it. But after I used it all up, y'all, you know how you go and you buy a purse mirror, you know, it just has a double mirror in it? Why would I? I've got this. It's down to pan. There is not anything left in that. But I got a great mirror, so I'll be using that today. I also love, out of all my eyelash curlers, even including my CoverGirl and my Mary Kay, which are two of my favorites, I really think this is one of the best. And my Chanel one, believe it or not, I wouldn't know that that's their forte, is makeup tools. But I gotta say, it's shorter. Like, this is taller. The Chanel one's a little shorter. And it's not as wide. But I do like it sometimes better for that reason. Go figure. So what am I doing today? I'm putting on my mascara. So the first thing that I'm going to do is use an eyelash curler. And so I literally just put the metal down on my lid. Y'all, this eyeshadow is so sparkly. And I waited so long to blend in my concealer underneath. It looks really crepey. But anyway. So I'm just, you know, I'm giving a little bit of a pump motion, as you can see. Holding it on real good. And then I'm going to let it out just a little bit and do it towards the socket, which gives more, instead of just straight up like that, which was what we were doing, it makes it more of like a curl now, like that. And you literally have to lift your elbow to do it. Okay. Now I'm going to do this one. Did you see? I kind of have to do it quick because sometimes I've tried to show y'all, and when I go slower, I can't do it. It's just where you literally lay that metal on right at the base of your upper lid on your eyelid, and just put a little pressure. When you put a little pressure on it, it raises, you know, because you're pushing the skin back, it raises all your eyelashes up, and that's when you clamp down. Slowly. You don't want to pinch yourself or make yourself cry or angry. I've got something on my forehead. What in the world? Kind of pumping it again now. Having good pressure on it. And let it out a little and curl back towards the socket. So today I used this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick over my Chanel, which, you know, it just won't last. Only the Chanel lasts, so I decided to put it over the Chanel and see if it would last. What is on my forehead? It might be some of my, yeah, it is. It's some of the powder from, you know, doing my hair in between color. Yeah, that's what it was. Boy, that stuff stays on. Unless you get water on it, and then it will come right off. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting to bring in here my makeup towel. Okay, here it goes. Love this brush. It's a comb brush. Gonna tip the ends first, like I always do. This is not waterproof is the problem. And I'm just gonna give it another try. Wiggle just a little at the base, and that kind of gets either side of the lash real good. But the thing is, will it hold this curl? And I held that pretty good long time, as y'all saw. And I would say it's not looking like it, but I'm just gonna keep going. Just getting right at the base, upper and lower lashes. And I'm out of mascara, so we're gonna go back around. Get that little. That's what you want. You want to tip out the ends of the lash with that little gook on the end of the wand. That little cupey curl of mascara goo. Or should I say formula? Right, and then we're going to just wiggle, get right at the base like that, and just wiggle it a little bit and come through. And that's just letting off a good bit of the volume of the product on either side of the lash. Just kind of tip out the ends and flip it to the other side. This is what I don't like is there is a truly flat side to this brush, which I don't understand what the point of that was, because it serves zero purpose that I can tell. I like a rounded. Felt like I saw a hair eyelash thing. Like that. It's flat. I need to get the other. So you have to be careful to hold